What's going on, you guys? Back at it with another video of the Type 100. We're going to go over this build exactly how I have it, and I'm going to tell you why I am using this weapon is because this guy right here, kraftykaylub, told me that it was garbage. I told him that he was wrong. And boy, was he. In this clip, after we go over the loadout, you're going to see I just dropped a 20 bomb with it. Here we go. So let's go over the build right now. Looking at the Type 100, we're going to start off with the muzzle. I use the F8 stabilizer mainly because of that accuracy increase. Yes, we lose some mobility and we do lose that sprint to fire speed, but that accuracy and increase of damage range really helps out the Type 100 when it comes to being a long range SMG. Then we go on to the barrel. We have the 374 millimeter. I'm not going to attempt that first part, but that one, the 374. So because we get that recoil control, more accuracy, the flinch resistance, the reduced sway and gun bob, and of course we get the velocity. Yes, we lose ADS speed, we lose movement speed, and we lose sprint to fire, but we have the perks to make up for that, right? So with what we're getting is more accuracy and more length out of a long range SMG, right? So then we go on to whatever optic you want. I prefer the 135, the Saturn 135, just because it's like it's not as depth as a 2, and it still gives you that close range impact at like 1 times. I do like the little up close, but the 2 times or the 3 times is way too much. But any sight that you guys want, you could even iron sight it if you want. I do prefer the 135 because it is a long range and I can stretch it a little bit. Then we go to this word I can't pronounce, grip folding, the folding stock. So the folding stock we want to use because we get the walking movement speed when ADSing, we get the steadiness, and we get that initial recoil control. Yes, we lose sprint to fire speed and some hip fire accuracy, but we're not hip firing this weapon. We're trying to stretch this. We're trying to win those long range battles up against the Owen, up against the MP40. Going to the underbarrel, we're using the SMLE pistol grip, or as I call it, Smile. We're using that because of the sprint to fire speed. Yeah, it gives us that buff and hip fire, but we're not worried about that. That sprint to fire speed is what I'm looking for. We already have the first few attachments focused on accuracy and recoil control, so those little cons don't really matter. They don't affect much. You can actually see down here, there is no like red bar. There's no downfall to using this grip at all. Going on to the magazine, we're using the 36 rounder, mainly for the damage range and the increase of damage, bullet penetration, and velocity. Right? We do lose a lot of things here though. We lose control, we lose fire rate, and we lose accuracy. Not a big worry, because if you can still see that little white line when we're using it, the little white line where it originally is, we still have more accuracy than what it is. We have more damage, we have more range, we lose a little bit of fire rate, not much, and we do lose a little bit of control. Now, the reason I'm saying don't use the 48 round drum is because it drastically drops movement speed. It may not show it here, but when I was playing, I did see a difference between movement when it came to the 36 round and the 48 round. That and the 48 round is just kind of obnoxious. It's like super in your face when you're doing your tack sprint. That whole bar and the drum itself, it blinds one of your peripherals and you can easily get blindsided. So the 36 round mag, it's a short mag. It'll get enough to down 1 or 2 people. If you have a good team, the other 2 are taken care of. Not something you can squat the wipe with for sure. Really good for solos. Moving on to ammunition. We're using the subsonic rounds, mainly because of that no mini-map ping, no firing visibility to enemies. We do lose a little bit of velocity, but as you see here, when we scroll over it, there's no actual negatives on the bars, right? I was using lengthen for a while, but I felt like it was adding recoil. Like it's not in the cons, but you can see in control, it goes down. And I felt like there was just no control over the weapon when that happened. Moving on to the rear grip, I'm using the grooved grip mainly because of all the buffs: aim, walking movement, accuracy, ADS speed, and recoil control. Yeah, your sprint to fire speed and your ADS speed goes down, but you have that recoil control to where you shouldn't be missing your shots. And then of course the perks. The perks, vital is a very important perk to have. It is vital because it does increase the torso damage. Not everybody's aiming for the head, right? Sometimes you got to shoot for the chest because you got to, is easiest target. Shoot for the biggest target, right? Shoot the chest. This increases that torso damage. You'll drop them faster. It doesn't reduce anything like that. Of course, my second perk is quick. I use quick just to increase my sprint speed. I put that on there originally because I felt like my movement speed wasn't enough. I had too many things reducing movement speed. The weapon itself was just too heavy, so I put quick on there. I was using fully loaded just because I do enjoy starting off, grabbing my loadout and being maxed ammoed. But just seeing how easy it is to find on ammo, fully loaded is kind of a last minute situation. Like if you're grabbing your loadout in the final circle, like, yeah, you need fully loaded. But in the beginning, when you're grabbing your loadout in the beginning, you drop living quarters, you grab that 8 grand and you go buy your loadout. You don't really need fully loaded. You should already have some SMG ammo. So yeah, that's the Type 100. I really enjoyed playing with it. It was a lot of fun proving Crafty Caleb wrong. So without further ado, let's roll the clip. I want to see what you do. See what you get.
Make your way to the safe zone. Survive the countdown to secure your redeployment. Earning points speeds up the countdown. Execute all targets in the AO.
I got 4 more of those to give away.
Time to cover your tracks. There's an enemy team hunting for you. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Got him.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Shit went from green or yellow to red immediately.
Gas is inbound.
Just wait that out. So he's over by Nova.
Enemy hunters lost your trail.
Ah. Did you get it, Taco?
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV active. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I blew his ass up with the thingy.
Gas is moving.
Come on now.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Did it work? I didn't see if you used it. Which one did you use?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active. Enemy cluster strike. Watch your heads.
Freeze? I don't know what that one does. I didn't hear a noise if it activated or not. I'll check the website.
It's about to end. Keep your head on a swivel. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy dropping into the AO. You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy dropping into the AO. No second chances. Resurgence has been closed. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. You've made it to the top 10. Gas is right on your tail. You've made it to the top 5. Smash it. You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
No!
Won this battle, but we'll be back to finish the war.
All right, so that's it. If you learned anything from this video, don't run into prisons bathrooms in the final 5. It could cost you the game. Really good game for the Type 100, especially in solos. I know the first like 5 kills I had was with the Sten, and I think I had one with my Swiss. But all in all, it was a 20 kill game. At least 14 of them came from that Type 100. So don't sleep on it. The gun smacks. You just got to build it right. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what weapon build I should do next. I look forward to hearing from y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.